Hi Capricorn, it's Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm here to do your April 2019 general reading. Hopefully if this resonates with you, that would be great. And if you can give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, if you want to leave me a comment, I would love to hear from you. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for giving me a try, and if you've been here before, I really do appreciate the support. Alright, I did meditate on your energy already, but I do want to shuffle up the cards, and after I cut them, we will get started. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, my little smudge pot thing made its mess. Alright, hold on 1 second. Okay. Alright, and let's see what we're going to do with this. Okay, Capricorn. Your first card is... Alright, we have the Ten of Wands, and that is in reverse. The Ten of Wands in reverse is... It's possible that you might have been working really hard at something, but you didn't do as much as you wanted to do with it. Like you were unable to delegate like responsibilities of a project, or maybe it was in work, or maybe even your home life, but you had like a lack of prioritizing. Like you had a hard time saying, okay, this is important, that is important, and I need you to help with this, and I need you to help with that. So I don't know if you're in a management situation or just in a group situation, whether it's at work, at home, volunteering. You were having a hard time prioritizing to get things done. And then you have the Four of Wands. Now the Four of Wands in reverse, because that's how it came up, is a lack of communication. And there's like a instability. So I'm thinking, all right, if you had a hard time delegating and you also had a hard time communicating. So this very possibly is in a work situation. All right, and then the World. And that one came up in reverse also. And that is not the ending of a cycle, okay? If it was right side up, the cycle would be ending and a new beginning would start. The cycle's not ending. So something is going on, maybe with this project or prioritizing problem or communication problem. If it's in work, it's just not ending because you're not done yet. You're going to complete this, okay? Because, yeah, then we have the Two of Wands. And that was in the upright. And the Two of Wands in the upright is like planning and, you know, thinking about how you're going to do stuff and what would be the best way to go about it. And probably, you know, maybe you're saying, okay, well, this didn't work, this doesn't work, let's try something else. So you're trying. You're thinking about something and you're going to make it work better for you next time. Okay, and then the Ten of Swords. This one came up in the reverse also. And this just means that you, at some point, have let go of maybe some pain that you had. Like maybe you felt betrayed at some point. And then all of a sudden now it's like you're rejuvenated. You feel better about something. So you're like kind of reviving, and this is an end. This is like an inevitable end. So whatever was going on, maybe because you started doing this planning and discovery, then all the stuff that made you feel really not great and you're in completion, well, now it's ending. So you completed it. Whatever that project was, whatever that situation was, it's over now. Okay, that's a completion. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. Now this is teamwork and collaboration, probably in the work area. Like I said, it could be anywhere, but it feels like work to me. I mean, they're just like, these are people that you work with and you're collaborating and you're trying teamwork. So maybe all this that goes on was definitely, you know, going to get that teamwork going again. All right, now you had the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups came up in the reverse, and that tends to be like dissatisfaction or a little greediness. And I don't know if this, because this project is what's going to maybe get you guys bonuses, or you know, you're going to get recognized from the higher ups. But so maybe you guys are getting like a little annoyed with each other because, you know, you think you did more work than everybody else, or they think that they did more work than you. So right now somebody's not satisfied, and some people are feeling a little smug and greedy. Let's see. All right, now this Knight of Cups, he came up. He's like a heart over head, very romantic energy. He wants everybody to be like, follow your heart. Well, not everybody, but he follows his heart over his head. And there's a arrival, something new and different and fresh in the emotions area, in relationships. So maybe you have a new relationship going to be blooming, or if this is just your friendship that you had with these people that were your coworkers or teammates or whoever else these actually were. This could be how you're feeling about them. Like, okay, this is going to be better. It's like maybe making it a stronger friendship. Or possibly you're looking for a new relationship, or a new relationship's coming to find you. All right, now we have the Ten of Pentacles. And this one is in the reverse also. And this one, it means like lack of stability and lack of resources. So I'm thinking maybe whatever was going on here with this project that wasn't going very well, that did eventually end its cycle, and this collaboration and teamwork that was going on with you guys, it still had some bumps in the road because, you know, you were still feeling like somebody was disappointed and somebody was greedy, somebody was too smug. So there might have been some issues, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the conflict card come up at some point, because it just feels like there's conflict in here. A good amount of conflict. So this might just be, you know, this was your energy, and you're just like saying to somebody, can we just be nice? Or maybe somebody's saying that to the group of you. All right, now we got the Judgment card. Now this is like, people, you reap what you sow. If you put out, you know, all kinds of good energy, you're supposed to get back all kinds of good energy. And that goes the same thing for negative. All right, so apparently you're probably feeling like, okay, if, you know, you're going to be like this way, then, you know, you're going to put out your best energy so you don't have to feel bad about yourself. All right, so I'm thinking you're just like, all right, I'm over this, people. Okay, then you have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is balance of priorities and adapting to change. So that's how I'm feeling about this. You're balancing this out. You're balancing your priorities, because remember when you weren't able to balance your priorities. And then you're adapting to the change. Maybe there's a change in whatever's going on here. Maybe, you know, something has changed in your teamwork, people. Something has changed in your environment, and you're adapting to that because you've decided to be that good energy where you're not going to be negative. You're not going to like just, you know, be talking bad or being like a snipey little coworker person that doesn't really have your back. So you decided you're going to have a balancing. You're balancing your priorities, and you're having the good energy because you want to get good energy back. Okay, and then you have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups came up in reverse, and that means you're resisting change and clinging to the past. So maybe you actually, all right, even though things are changing, you maybe feel a little bit bad about it because this is something you've been a part of for a very long time, and now you don't really want to change too much about it because maybe you did find comfort in it, in the sameness of it. And when this went sort of going on, and there was like this, you know, this conflict between you and the people that you were working with, you weren't feeling really good about it at all. Because, you know, you had this camaraderie and you had this teamwork, and you really don't want to give that up. Although it was getting like you had to. So let's see if I can figure out. Why is the Nine of Cups in reverse? Spirit, can you please tell me why the Nine of Cups would be in reverse? Spirit, why is the Nine of Cups in reverse? Nine of Cups, Spirit. What? Okay. All right. Well, the Four of Cups came out, and this is almost like, all right, you had your eyes set on you were going to get 4 cups, okay? And what happened was you ended up only with 3, and then they're coming around and offering it to you later. Basically, I don't know, maybe the emotions or the acknowledgement or the help. So you have like an aloofness to you. You're like, you're feeling like you were taken for granted, maybe because you were able to do more of the work than somebody else was, or you helped out somebody, but then they kind of left you in the, kind of stuck. And so now you feel like you're aloof. You're just not annoyed. You're annoyed with it. So you're like, no, I wanted those 4 cups. You didn't give it to me. I'm not going to take it. So now I don't want any of them. So basically, he's just annoyed. And that would be explained why the 9 of Cups is in reverse, because all your camaraderie and stuff like that didn't work out, and there was dissatisfaction, and there was greed and smugness, and this is because you really felt like you should have got those 4 cups and you didn't. So you were feeling a little bit bent in this situation. You're just not very happy with it at all. All right, let's see, what else can I find out about 10 of Pentacles in reverse? Can you tell me the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit? Why is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, Spirit, thank you. Okay, well, the 8 of Wands came out, and the 8 of Wands is a swift movement in action or in thinking, in words. You're doing something that's very rapid. It's a quick decision, and for this 10 of Cups, this 10 of Pentacles was in the reverse, and it meant like, all right, yeah, there was lack of stability and lack of resources, and I think that's what happened. You said, okay, I'm going to swiftly, I'm going to do this fast movement, and I'm going to start putting out good energy. So maybe that's what is helping you through this, putting out your good energy, and then realizing that you still wanted to kind of stick around with these people. You do, like, maybe it's the job, you like the company, you like the people that you're around. Maybe you've been there a long time, and you got comfortable, or maybe it's a new job, and you really don't want to have bad feelings about it. Let's see, what else? Can you tell me about 6 of Cups, Spirit? Can you tell me about 6 of Cups? Oh, hello. Too many. Can you tell me about 6 of Cups for Capricorn in April? Why is the 6 of Cups in reverse? Okay, well, actually, this all makes sense. All right, this came up. 3 of them came up because I am going to take them all. All right, first you got the 9 of Wands, and this is, you are being resilient. You are pushing forward, all right? So you're not giving up. So whatever you feel about this whole situation, you're not giving it up. You want to stay the way it is, maybe not make as many changes as it was going to be, all right? Then you have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, it kind of starts with like creation and inspiration. So you're feeling like maybe you could make a whole new situation out of it. I feel like you really, whatever this is, and it feels like work, it really does feel like work, you want this to stay the same. You don't want it to change. So whatever went on, you really don't want the change happening. So you're thinking you can make something out of it. You could change just enough that everybody can get back to where they were. With your memory card, this is like they're thinking about the past and reliving it, and what you're remembering about everything here. You don't want it to change too much, so you're figuring you might be able to come up with something. You have an inspiration, and you could create something that will work for everybody. Okay, because then you got the Temperance, and Temperance is the cooperation energy, and she's a balance of mind, and everything runs smooth, and she feels just really rejuvenated. She's very, very good energy. So I'm thinking that's, and you were doing the hard work, you weren't getting any help. And when you had the 4 of Wands, it went to, lack of communication, and you didn't end your cycle. But then you did end it with this guy. And again, it was like you're over something, you're not even going to bring it on. You made more teamwork, more collaboration, But things went sour again, just because that's how things can go sometimes. I think you were trying to have an open, emotionally relationship with somebody there, not romantic, platonic, but business-like, a co-worker type relationship. Okay, and then you decided that you were going to make your own best choices and put out good energy, so you got your balance back. All right, and then you had the memories, and then you had determination and the feelings of creation. Okay, and creation and inspiration. Okay, and then you got the temperance, and she's balancing everything in balance of mind, balance, cooperation, and teamwork. So I'm thinking all this. It feels like it's probably in your work. So hopefully it all works out for you, and I think it will. I mean, gosh, you ended up with the temperance. That's a good place to be. All right, and hopefully, if it resonated with you, please give me a like, a share, a subscribe, and if it didn't, that's okay too. It may just not be for you. But if you'd like to leave me a comment, I'd love to hear about it. Okay, and I hope you have an awesome April, and I will be back to see you in May if I don't come back mid-April somewhere, okay? Thank you very much. Have a good day. Take care.